Why, Delano, would some people want to remain tax resident and some people want to relinquish or cede their tax residency in South Africa? What are the perks? Why? And then talk to me of the South African economy, what it gets and what it loses with this new dispensation.
Okay, so if you look at tax resident status in South Africa, you know that SARS can tax worldwide income. But throughout your career or your employment life cycle, you might find yourself acquiring employment or securing employment abroad. And the question becomes, if I am abroad, do I maintain my status as a tax resident in South Africa? And if I do so, well, is there a tax burden for me maintaining that status and not choosing to seize my South African tax residency status? So you could be abroad, and let's say you're in the UAE, let's say you're earning on an annualized basis 4 million rand per year. I'm in the UAE, and I'm a tax resident. Even though I'm working and rendering services in the UAE, I have to still pay tax in South Africa because the principle is that a tax resident is taxed on worldwide income. Now, one of the perks of being a tax resident is that you can utilize an exemption, the so-called expat exemption. And what it does is it allows you to reduce your taxable income up to 1.25 million rand per year. But now you have a situation of 1.25 million still leaves you with a tax burden in South Africa because the difference is what falls within that global net, that worldwide net.
Yes.
Now, you often find that an expatriate in that situation would opt to become a non-tax resident instead. Because from a principal stance, a non-tax resident can only be taxed on income gleaned or sourced within South Africa. So that full 4 million outside, that's non-taxable from a South African tax perspective.